guys, so a couple things before we get started on the tutorial. First of all, I know I haven't uploaded it in forever. School just became like way too stressful for me to be doing this at the same time, so I'm taking next year off. I have a whole year to focus on creating all of the like amazing things that I really have been wanting to create for months, and just do like so many different projects that I've been wanting to do, things that you guys have been wanting me to do. So I'm really excited for everything that I have planned. I've set up my new studio space, I bought furniture at IKEA, the whole shebang. I have it all done out and I'm like ready to go and ready to get back into it. The only thing is like, I just don't know where to start. I have so many ideas and like so many things that I want to do. It's like hard to tackle that, you know what I mean? I have like dozens of lists of just lists on lists on lists is basically my life. So I really hope you guys are excited to, I don't know, those of you that like keep up with my YouTube and like care about when I upload, yeah, I hope that you guys are excited for this. For those of you that don't care that much, then you can skip ahead a little bit. But yeah, I'm really excited for everything that I have coming up, and yeah, I love you guys so much, so thank you for still being here for me. And also, I wanted to talk about this look. So I did a like a rainbow eye mini tutorial on Instagram, and tons of people loved it. I actually filmed it for YouTube, but I ended up hating the footage, so I deleted it, didn't upload it, I'm sorry. So I wanted to do something else rainbow inspired since it's Pride Month this month. Yay! Give all your love and support to the LGBT community, not just this month, every month of the year, but this is their month to celebrate. I know there's tons of parades and events everywhere, so if you're going to an event, you might want to do something rainbow inspired. You can do like this, one of these eyes on like both of your eyes, or you can do two different eyes, because I think it's just awesome to express yourself with makeup. And yeah, if you're going to a pride parade, I think it's like just an excuse to go all out. So if you normally, like, I probably wouldn't wear this, you know, just walking around like everyday life, but if I was going to a pride parade, of course I would wear this. I think it's awesome. So I know like duo-toned like eye looks were a big thing a few months ago, because J Kissa like always rocks them, or always used to rock them, but I've never done one. This is my first time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, check out the description box. I will list all the products and all my discount codes down below. And yeah, I love you guys. I hope you enjoy the video. So since I've already done my foundation and my brows, I'm starting off by priming my eyes with a very light colored concealer. This is by Makeup Store. I do have a discount code with them in case you're interested. It will be in the description box. And I'm starting off with their Reflex Cover Concealer in the shade Ultra Light. I'm using a light concealer because I want to make sure that the colors like pop as much as possible. Usually I prime my eyes with like a translucent eye primer, but I wanted to use a very light concealer first to kind of lay the base down for a really vibrant eye look. So now I'm just blending the concealer in. I'm using a little miniature makeup sponge that I got like 4 of these from Marshall's for like $5, so pretty cool. I thought they would be good for around the eye area, and I'm liking them. On top of the concealer, I'm just buffing in a little bit of actual eyeshadow primer. This one is by the Balm Cosmetics. I just want to make sure that my eyes are nice and primed before I begin the eyeshadow. So real quickly, I'm just setting the primer with a little bit of translucent face powder. I normally don't include the priming process in my videos because I feel like it's really redundant, but I thought that it was really important for this specific tutorial because I'm going to be using a bunch of like really vibrant colors. I get so many questions asking like how I get my eyeshadow to be more pigmented and stuff like that, and I think really one of the most important things is just making sure that you prime your eyes well. So I wanted to include it in this video and tell you that it's like really a crucial step if you're trying to make your eyeshadow really pop out and be super bright and colorful. So I just want to quickly show you guys my Sugarpill Pro Palette because I'm going to be using a lot of colors from this palette, and I'm just not going to be saying like the names of the eyeshadows. I'm just going to be referring to them as like Sugarpill's like red eyeshadow and stuff like that, just so you guys know it's coming from this palette and this is what it looks like. So since I don't want my colors to get super mixed up and like muddy, I'm using 2 separate blending brushes, one for each eye. One of them is the Beach Cosmetics number 7 brush, and the other one is a Sigma E38 brush. So the first thing that I'm doing is going in with my BH number 7 brush, and I'm going in with the lime green color from the Sugarpill palette, and I'm blending this in my upper crease area. Kind of like just under my eyebrow. I'm not really doing it in my crease because I'm saving room for other colors. So I'm kind of blending this above my crease underneath my eyebrow. Now I'm going in with the Sigma E38 and the yellow eyeshadow from the Sugarpill palette, and I'm doing the same thing just on the other eye and with yellow eyeshadow. For the next step, I'm using a Morphe Y18 brush in the light blue Sugarpill eyeshadow, and I'm blending this right underneath the lime green. So I'm still not quite in my crease, but I'm blending it closer to the crease. Now I'm using a Makeup Addiction Cosmetics Expert Shader Brush, which is a very light, fluffy blending brush, and I'm very lightly going in with Sugarpill's orange eyeshadow and blending it underneath the yellow. Now I'm going in with a NYX number 30 brush and Melt Cosmetics Radioactive eyeshadow, which is a super beautiful hot pink color. I'm blending this into the crease and also up into the orange eyeshadow a little bit. Now I'm going back in with the Morphe Y18 brush that I used on this eye earlier, and I'm using the royal blue Sugarpill eyeshadow, and I'm blending this into the crease and outward into the other eyeshadow colors. I'm also carrying this eyeshadow onto the lid about halfway. I'm going back in with Radioactive as well and carrying that into the lid too. Now I'm going into the very precise shader brush and placing Sugarpill's purple eyeshadow into the crease and also like the outer V of the eye. And I'm carrying this color all through the crease, like towards the inner corner. I'm doing the same thing on this eye, except I'm using Sugarpill's red eyeshadow. So now I'm going in with the brush that I used before, the Morphe Y18, and I'm using this to buff out the purple eyeshadow. If I need to, I'm going back in with a little bit more purple just to make the transition as seamless as possible. On this eye, I'm going back in with the NYX brush and a little bit of Melt Cosmetics Radioactive to blend out the red eyeshadow. I'm adding an eensy-weensy bit of Sugarpill's black eyeshadow to my outer V area and the crease of this eye because I feel like this eye has more contrast and I want to even it out. Now I'm going to get started on the lower lash line. I'm going in with a brush, a smudger brush from Royale and Langnickel and the royal blue eyeshadow from Sugarpill, and I'm running this along my lower lash line. Now I'm going in with a similar brush from Makeup Addiction Cosmetics and Melt Cosmetics Radioactive eyeshadow, and I'm running this along my lower lash line on this eye. Now I'm going in with my tiny nameless shader brush, and I'm going to be shading along my lash line using a mixture of red and black eyeshadow. On the other side, I'm shading along my lash line using purple eyeshadow. So now I'm going in with a Morphe E10 brush and a tiny bit of foundation, and I'm using this to carve out the inner part of my eyelid, so from my inner corner like into my crease and about halfway into my eyelid. Okay, so for the next part of this look, I'm going to be creating kind of like a gradient on the lid part that I left blank using shimmery eyeshadow colors. So I wanted to use this eyeshadow palette. It's the BH Cosmetics Club Tropicana eyeshadow palette, and it's kind of just a bunch of really colorful shimmery eyeshadows, and I thought it would be just super easy to match these colors to the ones that I've already used on my eye. So I decided to use this palette. However, using shimmery eyeshadows, there's usually some fallout. So first I'm going to apply some translucent powder underneath my eyes. I'm just taking a BH Cosmetics number 4 brush and applying a crap load of powder underneath my eyes pretty much. Okay, so now that I look crazy, let's just get started. I'm going in with a BH Cosmetics number 10 flat top brush, and I'm first using a cool toned blue color, and I'm putting this on the outer part of my eye, like where I put the dark blue and purple eyeshadow. And then I'm going in with like a blue greenish color, and I'm overlapping it to create, you know, a good gradient. I want to get a good gradient going on, so I'm putting this in like the center of my lid, I would say. And finally, I'm going in with a lime green and applying this to the remainder of my lid. Now I'm going in with a number 702 brush from Makeup Store and a darkish pink shimmery color, and I'm applying this to my outer / middle lid. That makes sense, yeah. Next to that, on the middle portion of my lid, I'm blending in a darker orangey color. And then on the innermost portion of my lid, I'm applying a yellow color. Yay! So now I'm just brushing off all the excess powder and also any fallout that may have occurred while I was applying those shimmery colors. For my brow bone and inner corner highlight, I'm going in with a yellow toned warm highlighter. This one is Milk and Honey by Dose of Colors. Are you kidding me? Another freaking spider in my room. This is the third one, and I don't want to touch it! You are gonna die today, Mr. Spider. You can see him right there. There he is, ruining my life. Ah! My heart is still racing, and I'm terrified that the spider is gonna land on my head. Compose yourself, Giulianna. Compose yourself. I feel like spiders are crawling all over my body. Anyways, now I'm using Lucky Clover highlight from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit, and I'm just applying this to my brow bone and inner corner. I may as well highlight my cheekbones while I'm at it, so I'm going in with a Morphe Y14 brush and applying a Lucky Clover to this side. Now I'm going back in with a Dose of Colors highlighter for the other side. There we go. So I'm going to be applying gel liner to my waterline. I'm starting off with this eye, and I'm using Strawberry Nociola by Beauty Bakery Makeup, which is just a pink gel liner. Apply it to my waterline. I'm just using a liner brush from Dose of Colors. For this eye, I'm using a turquoise gel liner, which is also by Beauty Bakery Makeup, and it's in the shade Mint Bashio. I'm using the same brush, I just wiped it off on a makeup remover wipe. For my lashes, I'm just going to be applying a new style from House of Lashes. They're called Dimmer Light from their new Light collection, and yeah, they're really beautiful. So I'm just going to be applying those to my eyes. And I'm just warming up my face a little bit, not really doing any harsh contouring, just kind of bronzing a little bit. Okay, so finally, I got a lip color that I'm happy with. At first, I applied LA Splash Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Bride's Revenge, which is a really, really pretty nude. It's like a My Lips But Better type of deal. And I really, really liked it, but I felt like it was a little bit too dark, and it like was too warm, like it matched this eye too much, so this eye just kind of looked like it was like, what are you doing? And then so I mixed it with a little bit of LA Splash liquid lipstick in the shade Ariel, which I loved as like a nude lip, but it was a little bit too pinkish, which also matched this eye a little bit too much. So I was thinking, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna put green or blue on my lips because I just don't want to. So I decided I wanted to pull a little bit more purple, like more of a purple color. So on top of that mixture, I added some of Sugarpill's Kimchi liquid lipstick, which is like a really pale purple color. So that's how I achieved this sort of this nude hybrid that I feel like matches both eyes well, pretty much. So this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm pretty happy with it. I think if I were to redo it, probably the only thing that I would change is that I would be careful about putting excess powder under my eyes, because I carried the excess powder a little bit into the highlight zone and it hindered my highlight a little bit. So I mean, I want to shine to my full potential, and I mean, that just messed me up a little bit. So if I were to redo it, I would just change that. I'm pretty happy with the lip color. I feel like it doesn't favor one eye too much. And yeah, I think it's a cool look if you're willing to, you know, do it for fun or to look good as fuck.